Okay, we are now being live streamed. Now we are, and we are being recorded. Welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome to Practical Magic. We are going live this morning with two incredible, courageous souls, Hilda and Sharon, tuning in today to experience their breakthrough. This alignment. Being live streamed. Oops. Now we are okay to experience. Okay. Can you hear me still? Okay.
Yeah.
Um, to experience their breakthrough in aligning with their manifestations, So, we will be going through some emotional freedom technique and some tapping and really diving deep to what's really showing up for Hilda and Sharon. And if you are watching live or if you're catching the replay, hashtag replay. But as you're watching, tap along with us. No matter, you get to claim what your block is, and then you can tap along with us. Tap with Hilda, for Hilda, as Hilda. And when we're tapping with Sharon, tap with Sharon, as Sharon, for Sharon, and you are going to have your own breakthroughs as well because we are all one. We are all one. If you're tuning in and seeing this, then there is something that gets to be uncovered for you as well. So thank you, thank you. Welcome, Hilda. Give everyone a wave, Hilda.
Hi.
Welcome, Sharon. Give everyone a wave, Sharon. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to start with Hilda. And Hilda, would you like to talk about your desired manifestation a little bit? Give everyone some insight.
Yeah, definitely. So,
Oh,
I
you're muted. Oh, just a moment. Manifestation a little hold, bit. Give everyone some insight.
yeah, definitely. So all my life, pretty much, I was doing the 9 to 5. I worked as a journalist, and then I was in communications. I was enjoying it to some extent, but I knew I always wanted to run my own practice and go bigger. And so 6 years ago, I set up my own healing practice. And ever since that time, I have not been sure how to run a business. I have a background in marketing, but I really don't know how to do the social marketing of today because I was trained a long time ago in marketing. So that's one thing. And I've kind of dabbled in it. So I've always had a part-time paid job and then kind of done my thing on the side. So the healing has been almost on the side. And I'm still now 6 years later, not really sure what value I provide, even though I see breakthroughs. It's still vague, exactly what my USP is. I don't know how to package my offer. I don't know how to price my offer. And it's just so frustrating because I see the breakthroughs that I have with people when I talk to them. So when I impersonally talk to people every day and I have a cup of coffee with them, I see their thing light up and they're suddenly inspired. And the other thing I'm finding is that people get breakthroughs from me because I'm quite generous with my information. So I do a lot of things for free. So they get these breakthroughs and then they don't come back for another session, because they've got a lot of information already. So it's all this stuff. And I'm at a point now where I really want to earn to be financially free because I'm still financially dependent to some extent on my ex-husband, which is really riling me. And I just know that I don't want to let my girls down because they're expecting me now to earn more money to pay for school fees, computers. We want to move house. So this is where I'm at.
How old are your girls?
I've got two daughters who are 13 and 12.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, it's
Love
great.
that. Love that. Okay. So when you filled out the application, you said, I want to create the right service at the right place, at the right price for my ideal clients. Ideal is also another word for right. So right off the bat, I know you want to get it right. You don't want to mess up. So there's a fear of making a mistake.
Yeah.
Right. And so share with me on a scale from 1 to 10, how blocked do you feel, 10 being the most blocked?
Uh, I'd say 6.
Okay.
6. Yeah.
So 6 blocked. And you said something, another really key statement. I don't know my value.
Yeah, I can see it when I talk to people. I see the light bulb lighting up constantly. So I know I provide value, but it's kind of like, what is it? Like, I know
Mhm.
I've kind of done some research, and I know that I'm a Hayoko empath. You know, like a Hayoko empath is like a mirror to somebody. So they can then, with chatting to me, they can see their own value. You know, and
So
I engender self-belief in them. So I know
right.
that.
Okay. So, and there's a fear of making a mistake. There's a fear of getting it wrong.
Yes.
So, where do you rate that fear on a scale from 1 to 10?
So I only recently I've started to sort of think about taking imperfect action, but really it's probably 8.
Okay.
I still want to sort of, and I think at the back of that is like, if I don't get it right, or as right as I can the first time, I will be wasting money that I don't want to waste, that I don't have. So I still have some debt. I've got rid of a huge pile of debt, but I still have some. So I think that if I make a mistake when I go out and do these actions, even if they're not perfect, I might spend $200 and I'd have to do it all again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
Are you ready to tap with me?
I am ready. Yes.
Okay, good. And Sharon, please mute yourself, but tap right along with us and say the words. And for those of you watching on Facebook, if you have privacy, tap right along with us, say the words. Remember, we're tapping with Hilda, for Hilda, as Hilda. And it's about perfectionism and getting it right and fear of getting it wrong and what we're going to cost everyone, what we're going to cost our children, what we're going to cost our ex-husband, what we're going to cost ourselves if we screw it up. Right, Hilda? Does all of that make sense to you?
You've hit it so well. Yeah.
Good, good. Okay. So repeat after me out loud so that I can hear you, so that so I give you enough time. And before we start, we are declaring that we are clearing this program of getting it wrong and the cost in all aspects of time, all dimensions, all parallels, all generations, and all timelines throughout eternity and infinity. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay, so start at your karate chop and tap along with me. Even though I'm afraid of getting it wrong,
Even though I'm afraid of getting it wrong,
I deeply and completely
I deeply and completely
love, accept, and forgive myself.
love, accept, and forgive myself.
Even if I do get it wrong,
Even if I do get it wrong,
I deeply and completely
I deeply and completely
love, accept, and forgive myself.
love, accept, and forgive myself.
Even though I'm so afraid of what my mistakes might cost everyone,
Even if I'm so afraid of what my mistakes might cost everyone,
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
Even if I'm always this blocked,
Even if I'm always this blocked,
I deeply and completely
I deeply and completely
love, accept, and forgive myself.
love, accept, and forgive myself.
Good. Inner eyebrows, I'm blocked.
I'm blocked.
I'm scared to move forward
I'm scared to move forward
because if I make any mistake,
because if I make any mistake,
it'll be a waste of time and money.
it'll be a waste of time and money.
I will be a waste of time and money.
I will be a waste of time and money.
I'm afraid that I am a waste of time and money.
I'm afraid that I'm a waste of time and money.
So I give my services away
So I give my services away
because I don't want to be a waste of time and money.
because I don't want to be a waste of time and money.
And I'm not sure of my value.
And I'm not sure of my value.
I don't know 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 my value.
And part of me believes
And part of me believes
that I am a waste of time and money.
that I am a waste of time and money.
I learned as a little girl
I learned as a little girl
that I am a waste of time and money.
that I am a waste of time and money.
That I am a waste of time and money.
That I am a waste of time and money.
And I learned as a little girl
And I learned as a little girl
that I am a disappointment.
that I am a disappointment.
I am a disappointment.
I am a disappointment.
And as I look back over my life,
And as I look back over my life,
I feel like a disappointment.
I feel like a disappointment.
I see you thinking about it. I don't want you to think about it. I want you to be in your heart.
Okay.
Feel it. I'm afraid I'll be a disappointment.
I'm afraid I'll be a disappointment.
I've disappointed my parents in the past.
I disappointed my parents in the past.
I disappointed my ex-husband.
I disappointed my ex-husband.
And now I'm afraid I'll disappoint my daughters.
And now I'm afraid I'll disappoint my daughters.
So I stand frozen in indecision
So I stand frozen in indecision
because I'm afraid I'll be a disappointment.
because I'm afraid I'll be a disappointment.
I'll get it wrong
I'll get it wrong
and it will cost everyone.
and it will cost everyone.
Because I have evidence as I look over my past
Because I have evidence as I look over my past
at the cost my decisions have costed.
at the cost my decisions have cost.
Yeah, I see evidence.
I see evidence.
I see evidence. Good.
I see evidence.
And as I try to move forward,
And as I try to move forward,
I look at my past
I look at my past
and I become frozen
and I become frozen
because I'm afraid I'm going to screw it up.
because I'm afraid I'm going to screw it up.
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 And I am afraid I'm going to get it wrong.
And I'm afraid I'm going to get it wrong.
This fear of getting it wrong.
This fear of getting it wrong.
Under your arms, this fear of getting it wrong.
This fear of getting it wrong.
I am so afraid I'm going to get it wrong.
I'm so afraid I'm going to get it wrong.
This fear of getting it wrong.
This fear of getting it wrong.
I need the right product
I need the right product
at the right price
at the right price
for the right clients.
for the right clients.
I need the right product at the right price for the right clients.
I need the right product for the right price for the right clients.
And that's a lot of pressure.
And that's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure.
Top of your head, but maybe this is just a story.
But maybe this is just a story.
And it's a lousy story.
It's a lousy story.
And I give myself permission to release this lousy story
And I give myself permission to release this lousy story
and embrace the truth.
and embrace the truth.
And the truth is
And the truth is
that as I move forward, the right product is revealed to me.
as I move forward, the right product is revealed to me.
As I move forward, the right price is revealed to me.
As I move forward, the right price is revealed to me.
And the truth is, I am safe to be imperfect.
And the truth is, I'm safe to be imperfect.
I am 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 safe to be imperfect.
There is no getting it wrong.
There is no getting it wrong.
The only way I can get it wrong
The only way I can get it wrong
is to stay blocked and frozen.
is to stay blocked and frozen.
The only way I can get it wrong is to do nothing.
The only way I can get it wrong is to do nothing.
Okay, go to your collarbone and stay there. Yes, yes, yes.
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 Good. Long, slow, deep breath in through your nose. Exhale. Good. Let all of the energy flow out through the bottoms of your feet. and tune in to fear of getting it wrong and come up with your number. And those of you watching, tune into whatever you are tapping on, whatever energy you're releasing. Tune into your body, notice what's different, tune into the emotion and re-rate it. Give yourself a number. You can even put the number inside the comments. I can't see the comments right now, but you can put your number in the comments so we can track it. And then I can come in and answer, let you know what else to tap on if you don't get lower. So Hilda, where do you rate? You were at an 8, fear of getting it wrong.
And down to a 4.
Beautiful. So halfway there.
Yeah, thank you.
Good.
I feel so much release here in my chest. And I feel so calm in my head. The pressure's gone.
Good.
Oh.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So you can see this erroneous story you've been telling yourself, right? That you have no room. Like there's that fear of disappointment. So what I would tell you to do further along, sure, do the tapping, but go back to your little girl, your inner child, right? And all those times she felt like a disappointment. Find the things she did right in every decision she made, right? No matter what the decisions were, you've been told about those decisions, how wrong they were or whatever. Even, like if you have any guilt or shame around the ending of your marriage, whatever that is, and any guilt or shame, you get to go change that. Like all of those choices were completely right choices. And so find the rightness in those, because you truly cannot make a wrong choice. And another piece of coaching I want to support you with is that, just like I shared with you before we went live, you said, how many rounds of tapping are we going to do? Like, I have no freaking idea. You're right. I have no idea. And I don't even know what I'm going to say until I start talking to you. So I have to start in order for the next step to be revealed. And you're trying to get this whole picture in place to get it just right. And I'll tell you, I develop courses, year-long courses, 6-month courses, 3-month courses, and I know the first week, or I have a bare bones. And then the people who come in help me develop it, because I am meeting their needs where they're at, instead of going, this is how it needs to be, right? So I allow the intuition to flow. You cannot charge a wrong price. You get to charge what is stretchy for you, right? You get to charge what you want. If you charge something what you think people will pay and it doesn't feel like you're valued, you're not going to attract clients, because you don't want to work for that little, right? So you really get to feel into the price of it for you. What is that exchange? Because I tell you what, I have sold things for $47 and I've sold things for $30,000, and nobody can afford, and get the people who can't afford both. It doesn't matter what you charge, because it is around how people value themselves and how you get to value yourself as well.
It's enlightened me so much what you've just said, and I think it's just I feel like if I don't have at least half the course finished and done before I get my first people in, I'm gonna not deliver. That's always been and that's exactly what we've tapped on.
Good. Beautiful. Good work. So now, that's beautiful. That's what I want you to do. I want you to have your breakthrough, right? Like, oh, this is what I've been telling myself and what I've been doing, and using that as an excuse if I don't know, because you can describe the breakthroughs that your clients are going to have. Like they're going to come in one way and they're going to leave another way without knowing the minute details of how they're going to get there. Right? I mean, we just had an in person retreat in Sedona and we
Yeah.
sold the retreat and had no idea what we were going to be doing at that retreat. It came together and it was beautiful. You know, our first vision of it was completely different of what it became. Right? So it's just allowing spirit to work through. That's the very feminine way to do it. That's the divine feminine way to work it.
Thank you so
Good job.
much, Michelle. Thank you. Thank
My
you.
pleasure, Hilda. You stay on and tap with Sharon as Sharon, and you're gonna get you down to lower than a 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Awesome. Okay, Sharon, your turn. If you're muted. Let's see. I'm asking you to unmute. I should be able to unmute you, but you see in the bottom left hand corner, you have a little microphone. Click on it. It won't let you unmute.
Okay,
There we go. Yay!
great.
Okay, Sharon. Beautiful. So, for our audience watching, talk just a little bit. You want to repair your relationship with your son, and I know some details, but um, and yeah, and if you want to add anything. So you want to do your background is to support and do work around addiction,
Yeah,
and you have an adult son who is an addict,
correct.
and you feel like you cannot fulfill your life's purpose and be of service as an addiction counselor. You're already having a breakthrough, I think.
Um, well, I feel a lot of sadness around this whole thing. So,
Sure.
yeah,
Sure. So that's what's coming up.
yeah,
Sadness around your son. And you shared with me too, you feel like you cannot fulfill your purpose
yes,
without having healed your son.
yes. I'm having a conflict with that. And although I was in the field for a while, that conflict didn't come up until the last maybe year. Um, I've been on a spiritual quest for 30 years. So, and I've gone through a lot of different modalities and understanding. So this year, when it came to understanding the energetic quantum way of going inward and healing, this is all coming up. And intuitively, I know it needs to be healed. It needs to be healed for me to correctly get my message out.
So tell me when you say it needs to be healed, what is the it that needs to be healed?
My relationship with my son, I feel stuck. I've tried. He will not allow any healing. He will not allow any meeting of the mind, forgiveness. I've forgiven. He will not. So I'm still focusing on that. I feel
Okay.
really stuck in this area, and I feel like how can I share with people recovery and healing if there's an area in my life, which I know we're not perfect, so I know that's kind of silly, but how can I share what I want to share about addiction recovery, mental illness, healing, when I still have this over here in my life that didn't have healing?
Okay.
Even though I understand it intellectually differently, my body is not accepting that.
Right. Right. So does the statement I feel like a failure
Yes,
resonate with you?
yes.
So where do you rate that on a scale from 1 to 10? How much of a failure do you feel like?
In that area, I have 3 boys. With this one particular son, I feel like a failure, and it's a 10.
Okay.
I would say it's a 10. There's a
Okay.
lot to the story. I don't like to go into the story. I don't want to because I've
Sure, you
been,
don't have to.
yeah. So there are many aspects and many dynamics, and it's just like craziness in that
Mm-hmm.
area.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be done with that.
Good. Oh, good. Okay. So, do you mind sharing your son's first name just so I can use it in the tapping?
His name is Todd.
Todd?
Todd. Todd. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Todd.
All right. So making the same declaration that this healing takes place in all generations, all timelines, all dimensions throughout eternity, all parallels throughout infinity. Okay. Are you ready to tap with me?
Yes.
Okay. So start at your karate chop with me. Even though I have failed Todd,
Even though I have failed Todd,
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
I deeply, completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
Even if I always feel like a failure,
Even if I always feel like a failure,
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
Even if I always feel like a failure,
Even if I always feel like a failure,
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
Even though I don't forgive myself,
Even though I don't forgive myself,
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
Even though I've made my self forgiveness depend on Todd's forgiveness,
Even though I've made myself forgive and on God's forgiveness,
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
One more. Even if I always blame myself for Todd's pain,
Even if I always blame myself because
I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself.
I deeply, completely love, accept, and
Good, Sharon, you're doing good. Inner eyebrows. I blame myself for Todd's pain.
I blame myself for God's pain.
Outer eyes. It's all my fault that he suffers.
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 I blame myself
I blame myself
and I deserve it.
and I deserve it.
I believe I deserve to suffer
I believe I deserve to suffer.
until Todd forgives me.
So God forgives me.
I believe I deserve to suffer
I believe I deserve to suffer
until Todd forgives me.
until God forgives me.
It's all my fault that he's in pain.
It's all my fault that he's in pain.
It's all my fault that Todd's in pain.
It's all my fault that God's in pain.
Under your eyes, I blame myself
I blame myself
and I deserve to suffer
and I deserve to suffer
because I'm a failure.
because
I have failed Todd.
I have failed God.
I have failed Todd.
I have failed God.
I have failed Todd.
I have failed God.
Todd's addiction is all my fault.
God's addiction is all my fault.
Todd's addiction is all my fault.
God's addiction is all my fault.
Todd's addiction is all my fault.
God's addiction is all my fault.
I think about our past
I think about our past
and I feel guilty over how I parented him.
and I feel guilty over how I parented him.
I have failed Todd.
I have failed God.
I have failed Todd.
I have failed God.
But I'm different now,
But I'm different now
and I need him to see that.
and I need him to see that.
I need Todd to forgive me.
I need him to forgive me.
I am not worthy of fulfilling my mission
I am not worthy of fulfilling my mission
until Todd forgives me.
until God forgives me.
I am not worthy of fulfilling my mission
I am not worthy of fulfilling my mission
until Todd forgives me.
until God forgives me.
I feel like a failure.
I feel like a failure.
I feel like a failure
I feel like a failure
because I have failed Todd.
because I have failed God.
I have failed Todd.
I have failed God.
I feel like a failure.
I feel like a failure.
Mm. I have, go to your collarbone and stay there. I have failed Todd.
I have failed God.
I have failed Todd.
I have failed God.
I have failed Todd.
I have failed.
Okay, taking a long, slow, deep breath in. We're going to do more tapping. Exhale, allow all of the energy to flow out through the bottoms of your feet. And tune in to I feel like a failure and tell me where you rate it now.
A lot less.
Give it a number.
3.
Good. What shifted for you, Sharon?
Well, some of the things you were saying were right on. That I felt like I couldn't follow through on my mission and what I committed to and agreed to until he forgave me.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, so we're going to take this a little deeper. I really, so appreciate you for bringing this topic forward because it helps so many moms and so many women like you. So, I'm going to do so. Let's do some tapping, but as we tap, we're going to uncover the truth. Okay, are you willing to
Yes,
uncover
yes,
the
yes,
truth?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's just start at the inner eyebrows. I blame myself for Todd,
I blame myself for God,
and I need him to forgive me.
and I need him to forgive me.
I need Todd to forgive me. Under your eyes, right
I
up
need
here,
God to forgive me.
under your nose. I need Todd to forgive me so I can move forward.
I need God to forgive me so I can move forward.
I need Todd to be different so
I
that I
need,
can move different, so I can move forward.
I need God to be different so that I can move forward.
I need Todd to change so that I can move forward.
I need God to change so that I can move forward.
I need our relationship to meet my expectations so that I can move forward.
I need our relationship to meet my expectations so that I can move forward.
I need Todd to be different
I need God to be different
so I can feel good about my mothering.
so I can feel good about my mothering.
I need Todd to be different
I need God to be different
so that I can feel good about myself.
so that I can feel good about myself.
I need Todd to love me
I need God to love me
just the way I am.
just the way I am.
I need Todd to love me
I need God to love me
just the way I am.
just the way I am.
But maybe this is just a story,
So maybe this is just a story,
and it's a lousy story.
and it's a lousy story.
And I give myself permission to release this lousy story
And I give myself permission to release this lousy story
and embrace the truth.
and embrace the truth.
And the truth is,
And
I
the
am,
truth is,
I am spiritually awakened,
I am spiritually awakened,
and I am willing to unconditionally love Todd
and I'm willing to unconditionally love God
exactly where he is,
exactly where He is.
even if he hates me.
Even if He hates me,
I am willing to love Todd as he hates me.
I am willing to love God as He hates me.
I am willing to love Todd as he hates me.
I am willing to love God as He hates me.
I am willing to unconditionally love Todd
I am willing to unconditionally love God
as he blames me.
as He blames me.
And I can be grateful
And I can be grateful,
for the parts we have played in each other's lives.
yes, for the parts that we played in each other,
Because I am on the journey I am on
because I'm on the journey that I'm on
because of him.
because of him, truly.
He played the perfect part for me.
He did. He played the perfect part for
He's still playing the perfect part for me.
me. He is still playing the perfect part for me.
And I am playing the perfect part for me.
And I am playing the perfect part for me.
And I am safe to move forward in serving others.
And I am safe to move forward in saving others.
I am safe to move forward in serving others.
I am safe to move forward in serving others.
And I love Todd exactly where he's at.
And I love God exactly where he's at.
And I give him space to be who he is.
And I give him space to be me.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
I am free to move forward.
I am free to move forward.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
I am free to move forward.
I am free to move forward.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Good. Long, slow, deep breath in. Exhale all the way down. Allow all of the energy to flow out. Tune into feeling like a failure, that you've failed, Todd. And where do you rate that?
Yay. Well, I would say 1.
Good. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, Todd is no longer your excuse not to play full out, because your next level, and this makes you an even greater, asset to the community you're here to serve.
Thank you.
Yeah, can you see that?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So you can, addicts don't need to be fixed.
No, I get that.
They don't need to be saved. And it's just, and those around them must forgive themselves, right? Not even, I don't even like the word forgive, because forgive insinuates guilt.
Yeah.
And there is no guilt. It is
No right or wrong.
yes.
I know. You know, it's interesting. We can tell ourselves that intellectually. We can, but energetically, you know, until you take it to the body. And I've really been doing a lot of work on trying to do that. But today, I definitely felt free, you know, of that. And you know, the words that you were saying just clicked, you know, for me. So
Beautiful.
to do that energetically, and I understand that, I just couldn't get it.
Yes. Beautiful. My pleasure. Good work. Thank you both for being courageous enough to be here and do this work with me, to be transparent, to be vulnerable. You have supported many, many, many people in just doing your work in this forum. So, Hilda, real quick, where do you rate your fear of getting it wrong? You're muted, love. You're muted.
Yeah, thank you. Having done the tapping with Sharon, it's gone down even more. So it's now 2. You know,
Ooh,
it's
beautiful.
lighter in my chest. And yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I want to make just a couple of announcements, and then before we close, I want to do some positive tapping to close off with for everyone, for you here and everyone else. But I want to remind you that the High Priestess Living Program is starting next week. Woohoo! So it's really about learning to a lot of what we did here, you know, turning these stories around, and how to use ritual, how to use language to affect your outer world. So even taking deeper what Hilda and Sharon did here today is how to, at an energetic level, affect relationships. How we got here, how we went from thousands of years of worshiping the feminine to the last 4,000 years of misogyny, and how just exactly what these women brought forward today is a result of the programming on earth that we get to break through out of now. It wasn't wrong programming. We came here to have these experiences. Our soul is loving this. And now we're here to awaken from it and create the golden age on earth. So Tori will be posting in the comments below the link to book a call with me if you would like to learn more about the 3-month program, High Priestess Living, where you will learn to command the energy of your life and truly create exactly what you want through reclaiming your power and creating powerful rituals. So thank you all. Let's do some positive tapping. So let's start here at the inner eyebrows. Good, good. Inner eyebrows. Sharon, you want to see and tap. Yes, yes, yes. Repeat after me. I am worthy. I am worthy of love. Thank you. I am worthy of love. Here, I'm going to ask you. I am worthy of success. Yes, yes, yes. Repeat after me if I can hear you. It'd be helpful if I can.
Yes.
Good, thank you. I am worthy.
I am worthy.
I am worthy of love.
I am worthy
I'm
of
worthy
love.
of love.
I am worthy of being of service.
I am
I am
worthy.
worthy of being of service.
I am worthy of prosperity.
I am worthy of
I am
prosperity.
worthy of prosperity.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
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 yes.
yes.
I give myself permission
I give
Yourself
myself
permission
to succeed and prosper.
to succeed and prosper.
I give myself permission to succeed and prosper.
I give myself permission to succeed and prosper.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am lovable.
I am lovable.
I am good.
I am good.
And I am wanted.
And
I am wanted.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
My services are wanted.
My service is wanted.
I give myself permission to prosper.
I give myself permission to prosper.
Good. Stay at your collarbone. I give myself permission to prosper.
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 Okay, say it like you mean it. I give myself permission to prosper.
I
give myself permission to prosper.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Woohoo! Great. Good job. Good job. Thank you, ladies, for being here live with me today. I appreciate you. Couldn't do it without you. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for all of you that have tuned in either live or replay. Let us know how your tapping went and what you cleared. Thank you all. We'll see you next month as we're going to make this manifestation alignment a monthly event. It's just too much fun not to. Thank you, ladies. Thank you all. Bye for now.
Hilda.
Bye.
Thank you.